not just random rambling because Toon Turf came out finally. I'm so happy. I'm already like one episode two, but I get that takes a long time to produce and whatnot. But bro, it's so good. And like I've watched it multiple times over because the first time I watched it, I was trying to film a reaction video, which I'll get more into that in a minute, is why that didn't work out. But I watched it on my own. And then after that, I watched Dacia's reaction because I was on their stream before the episode came out. And then when it came out, I left because I was in the car and I wanted to be able to film a reaction because I didn't get home that day till like 1 p.m., something like that. So I just wasn't able to, talk about it or like film reaction in the car. So I waited till I got home to do that. But then, so after I watched it the first time alone, I watched Dacia's stream of it because, seeing the theorist gears turning, that was entertaining. And then after that, I believe I watched, whose did I watch next? I watched multiple reactions to it just to see different like takes on it. Oh, I think I watched Pears next. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watched Pears next because I know he was live at the same time, and then yeah, so I went and watched that one, which this watching it through multiple times has given me more time to analyze some of the little details. Like I maybe noticed in the first watch through, and then whatever. So then I watched it again. Then so I watched it during Royal Pears stream, and then after that, I think it was Jelly Bean's reaction, which I'm really real. I don't really like Jelly Bean content-wise. I don't watch their stuff, but I watched the reaction simply because I want to boost Toon Turf and I wanted to analyze it and see different perspectives on it. It's cool. Although I will say that it was very obvious that Jelly Bean didn't know much of the lore behind Toon Turf or Reggie that's already been said because there's some moments where she was like, "What?" And it's like, yeah, that's been real, but no hate, no hate. And then after that, I watched like a little recap video from some small creator. I forget the creator. I apologize. And then I watched it again to get editing clips because I have something I believe it's either come out today or tomorrow. I don't know. I just the schedule have it come out soon. But it's not. I wouldn't say edit, but it's like a dark humor type thing that I like edited in audio with a couple clips. But it's not like an edit. Like no Joy style stuff. Oh, I wish I could edit like her, man. But alas, I cannot. So yeah, and also I am getting ready this stream because I woke up late and I don't want to be being lazy all day. So this stream is to force me to do something productive, which right now is getting ready. Cause I literally woke up at like 10:30, not even like later than that. And I woke up, ate food, and now I'm back. So it's literally full on get ready and everything. Right now, I'm just shaving my mustache because she's looking rough, to say the least. But yeah, it's currently 11:35, which I know is super late to be getting ready. But guys, I'm on break, and I stayed up so late last night, unintentionally. It was a wreck. Hey Artemis, how are you, bro? I need like someone to join this live who like um. Hi, welcome to the stream. How's everyone? We're discussing Toon Turf because the pilot episode came out like middle of the night between Thanksgiving Day and yesterday. So I'm discussing that. I'm doing good, thanks. So if no one has watched the pilot, if you guys haven't watched the pilot episode, I do recommend going and watching it. It was really good, and it took a lot of time for the creator to create because they did it all on their own, and it like took them like 2 years to get the pilot out, and it's like completely a solo project except for a couple of voice actors which were his friends. And so yeah, favorite food, I'm a taco girly, and as for favorite movie, I can't pick one. There's so many good ones out there. The fav though, but yeah, there's go watch that pilot episode. Very good. Um, I will say that if you don't have background knowledge on, like, rigging, it may some parts may be a bit confusing, just a little bit, but it's so good. And, like, the animation style is so clean, especially for someone who's, like, doing this solo alone, because this is, like, a passion project, essentially. Favorite outdoor activity? I'm a runner, so running, I guess. But, um, yeah, if you guys haven't seen, that's really good. Because I want, like, someone who's seen it so I can, like, discuss. Like, no offense to y'all, like, y'all can be here too. But this will be spoilers, and we will be discussing lore stuff. And if no one else is here that knows the lore stuff, I will be discussing it on my own, and I will just be yapping about some of my theories. Do I like to work out? Yeah. I'm a soccer player, and I run cross country, and then I'll be running track in the spring. So I'm in multiple sports, so I do work out a fair amount. I mean, I don't like do bench press or weights often, but like I do a lot of cardio, a lot of, like, just ab workouts, but mostly they're not weighted or very, like, lightly weighted, like, with, like, light dumbbells that I have, like, 5, 10s, things like that, so not super heavy. I think I even have some 2s that I use occasionally, which don't do much, but yeah. And then I do legs a lot, which, like, I don't have proper equipment because I can't afford that, but I'll be doing, like, just a ton of different things. My mom's a personal trainer, so I work out all the time. Cool. Yeah. Shout out to you then. Cool. And I'm sorry if it seems like it's taking a while for me to respond to any comments. I think stream delay might not be great, so I apologize in advance. But as for Toon Turf, which is the topic I'm going to try to get on, if anyone in chat has watched it, please put in your input because I wanna be able to talk about theories and stuff. I was hoping Gumball was gonna join because I know for a fact they've watched it, or Joy, which I don't know for sure if Joy's seen it, but Joy's, like, in that fandom space. So I think that's definitely, like, a potential thing. But, one of the things I noticed is I haven't actually gone back to look at the year 2019, but, Ricky moves to Toonville on the 13th, okay? And based on the calendar setup, it's implied that he moves on Friday the 13th. I'll have to align that up to 2019, see if that, like, fits or if it's, like, a whatever. Um, and ooh, that hurt. Like, so it could be on Friday for 13th, which is, when he moves and, Billy gets unalived and all that stuff. So, the foreshadowing is there. There's a lot of foreshadowing. Me and my mom are doing a squat challenge. We are doing 200 squats every day for 30 days. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, I have to do 25 jump squats a day for my soccer training program, but like 200 squats a day. Like, I mean, mine are jump squats, but still only 25. So, like, that's insane. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. But, yeah. This mustache. I need to wax my mustache, y'all, because like, the thing that I normally use, I feel like isn't getting all of it. And I haven't waxed my mustache in a couple months. It's really annoying. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a mustache. If you want your mustache and rock it, yes, queen, good for you. Or king. But, like, for me personally, I just don't like it because it, like, annoys me. But, yeah. The pilot episode of Toon Turf was really good. Like, the animation was so smooth, I feel like. It was like, wow. And, Billy, man, Billy. He just, like, ooh, what the fuck? Also, when they were in the, factory, right, and there was, like, that blue text or whatever on the machine thingy-majiggy, I don't know. I'm wondering what that means and if I can decipher it because I don't know how to decipher it. But that's something I looked at, and I think Dacia, if I remember correctly, Dacia, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but when I watched their, stream, they noticed that too. And then also, bro, Cryo, Bundon, both insane. Actually, there's a lot of really good voice actors. I didn't think Bun Dunn would be a good voice actor, really, no offense, but Thoreau, his voice acting cooked. So did Royal Pears, so did Cryos. They all even Bam's voice acting was really good too. C.com, his voice acting was good. He was just I feel like his regular voice though, but like there's nothing wrong with that. And then um but like uh yeah, I lost my train of thought, but like all the voice acting was really good. Dana was a good voice actor too. Like obviously we knew he was good because of Riggy and stuff, but like playing the father, and then it was cool that his twin got an appearance in there too. Um, but yeah. Hi Joy, have you seen the Toon Turf pilot? I'm happy you can make it to the stream. Guys, we got Toon Turf before GTA 6. That's cool. Yes, you have. Oh my gosh, it was so peak. I'm happy I can talk to someone about it because so far the people who've been in chat haven't watched it. Wow, it's so peak, bro. The voice acting too. Like, I don't think Billy's death would be in the first episode, bro. Hello, we finally got all the Toon Turf people in the same second. But I didn't think Billy's death would be in the first episode, bro. Yeah, I had a feeling it would, either the first or the second, just because it seems like something that was like gonna happen based on a lot of Dotch's theories, and also just like the setup of the timeline. Brent was due this episode, right? He cooked. Oh my god, it was so good, and it was like oof, all the voice acting, Cryo's voice acting, so good. Can we talk about Bundon's voice acting? Because I'm sorry, I didn't think he'd be able to pull that off, but he did so good. It took me, um, it took me a couple like sentence, like it took me a solid sentence before I realized um that it was Bundon's voice acting. It was like oh my god, stop, no credit. Billy's death, I forgot he would die. He was my favorite. Yeah, I knew he was gonna die. I didn't cry at it, but I was close. I cried, yeah. I recognized almost all the voices in the ep. I know. And also Leia's voice acting cooked. Hello, I know she had a minor part, but she cooked. Okay. And then Johnny also cooked. I'm very blown away at Bundun's because I didn't think he'd be able to pull that off. And his voice acting was like really good because he was the cotton candy and cane dealer. Oh, it was literally so peak. I do have not an edit, but like dark humor thingy coming out with something today or tomorrow. I don't remember when I scheduled it for. With yeah. So it's I'm not gonna explain anymore. It's kind of an edit, but like not really because it's not like an edit. Sugar cane dealer fox guy, yes. Also, I hate Ricky's parents so much. They'd be so mad. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. No, the fact I didn't even realize Dana voice acted Riggy's dad at first watch. I was like shocked when I found that out. Like he cooked on that. How's Ricky bullied so bad, bro? Ugh. Speciesist, I tell ya. Speciesist. Yo, maybe Ricky's parents had a point about not going to Toonville. Maybe he should have stayed in Blueberg. Cause the prophecy. He did? Yeah, I know. It took a minute for me, like, it wasn't until, like, the 2nd watch I realized and that well, no, it was actually the 3rd watch because I was on Royal Pears because I watched it on my own first, then I watched Dotch's, then I watched Royal Pears, and I was on Royal Pears thing, and he was like, "Bro!" And he brought it up, and I was like, "What?" Also, Pear's voice acting, he cooked it. I didn't even realize it was Pear first. I mean, at first, and then who voice acts Billy? I never was able to find that because, like, in the description, it says, like, Barty Beaver? Like, is that who we're on about? Because I don't think it is. Like, no, we're looking for Billy, and I don't know who voice acts Billy, and it was so good, and, like, I didn't recognize the voice act. Like, is that Dano? Because that's somehow Dano, that's insane. Because, like, what do you mean? That was Dano. Like, what whoever voice acted that cooked, though. Also, his screams. Oh. The screams he had? Ah, that was, like, heart-wrenching. I think it was Dano since everyone who's voiced by Dano wasn't in the description. Yeah, that's true, definitely could be. That's insane. Oh, like, he pulled that off. Is there any exercise you hate doing? There's a lot of them, let's be real. Um, I hate doing I forget the name from I don't know, I'll remember the name from in a bit. Yeah. But when I remember, I'll say, "You don't leave me here, help me," sobbing, yeah, and like, I'm making William Afton references. So, it was, like, so heart-wrenching, and then you hear then I go on Dacha's stream, William Afton, Royal Pear stream, William Afton. I hate doing glute bridges, yeah, those suck. Stop, no, yeah, it was, heart-wrenching, for sure. Also, Anarchy ate up the voice acting for, the rat, like, news person, like, ate that up, and that legit reminded me of, like, "Michael, don't leave me here, Michael." Yeah, that's what everyone was saying in Dacha and Pear and whatnot, all their stuff. I have a workout challenge for you? Okay, you can say it. Can't promise I'm gonna do it, but you can say it. Um, I mean, it was insane, like also, I mentioned this, I think, before both Joy and Gumball joined the stream, but I do wanna bring up how, on the count and I haven't actually gone back to look at it, but Riggy moves on the 13th, okay? And I haven't looked back at it in 2019 terms yet because I just haven't had much time, but, um, also, I am still getting ready, so if you hear noise, that's why. But, English. What was I on about? Oh yeah, the calendar. From the setup of the calendar, it looks like he moves on Friday the 13th, which I thought was a cool little Easter egg and foreshadowing. But like, foreshadowing all the stuff that's about to go down. So I don't I'm gonna have to look back. It's the day before Riggy's birthday too. So I was gonna have to look back at it in like, 2019 terms to figure out if it was. But based on how the calendar was set up, it looks like it was Friday the 13th. Wait, no way? Yeah. I noticed that first watch through and I was like, "Huh?" And then I looked at it second watch through when I was watching Doctor Strange, and I was like, based on the calendar setup, it doesn't like have like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday set up. Like it doesn't say the days, but based on the Sunday, like that calendars are normally set up as, it appears to be Friday, and it is the 13th. Is when he circles it on the calendar. So it's like, is that the foreshadowing? I do still have to look at it in 2019 terms, but still, very possibly could be. And also, not to mention, poor Bethel, man. Oh my god, I love her. Bethel's so sweet. And maybe this is just a weird me thing, but I feel like there's a stream where Dano showed like the first minute of Toon Turf. Or like somewhere he showed the first minute of Toon Turf. But I feel like the teacher was Bethel originally, and he changed it. Because I feel like when I was watching it, I like thought like the opening scene looked a bit different, and I was like, I feel like that's a different teacher. Maybe that's just me speaking out of my butt, but it felt different. Also, Ricky's inner shirt was a neon green. I thought that maybe meant thing. Yeah, I put your challenge in chat. 200 Bulgarian split squats. I might do them later. I'm not gonna do them now. But also, Ricky's inner shirt was nearly good. I thought maybe that meant something. Yeah, I noticed that too. I can't think of right now what it connects to. But like, I was like, huh, why is it neon rain? Like, we've never seen that. But whatever. Also, something I noticed is with the zipper on Riggy's uh hoodie. Zipper's there. Okay, Zipper's not there at the beginning of the episode. As soon as he meets Billy, Zipper's there. After Billy's death, the zipper goes away for a scene. So, symbolism? I have so many edit ideas for it, though. I need the storage. Oh, I also got my braces off on Monday. Yay! So happy for you. How long did you have them on? Wait, yeah. Yeah. Oop, just checked that. Yeah, when I realized that, I was like, oh my golly. I also can't get over Budnum's voice acting. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't expect much from Budnum. Budnum doesn't seem like a guy who'd be good at voice acting. I don't know, but he was. What happened? I was gone for a moment. We were just talking about how Billy's like the zipper on Riggy's hoodie first appears right after he meets Billy and disappears for a scene after Billy dies. Zipper symbolizes Billy's putting Riggy together, something like the way he helped him. If you catch my drift, I catch your drift. Yeah. I definitely see that. Yeah. And we were also talking about how on the calendar, and I haven't looked at this in 2019 terms, but it appears Riggy moves out on Friday the 13th. So, yeah. Also, foreshadowing it. Also, I love Bethel to death. If anyone hurts Bethel, I'm coming after you. Genuinely. I love my Bethel. And I said this earlier when Joy was on, but Gumball, I think you were doing whatever. So I also believe that originally, because Dano showed like the first minute of Toon Turf on like a stream or something like a good amount of time ago, and it's been cleaned up so much before that. But yeah, Bethel's birthday was the day after Billy's death. Bethel has to celebrate your birthday without Billy. It hurts my soul. No, because I thought of that too after Billy died, and I was like, oh, it's so painful. It's like, come on. Do they make y'all partner squats at soccer, or do they make us do squats with a teammate on our back? They don't. We don't have to do that. No. If anyone hurts Billy, they're gonna get it. Too late. Yeah. But I could have sworn in the opening scene, Bethel was the teacher originally, and he changed it. Maybe I'm insane, but I feel like I remember Bethel being the teacher in the opening scene. I have an edit idea, but I'm low-key lazy. Oh, me too. I have so many edit ideas in my notes, but the storage and I'm lazy. I have one not edit, but a dark humor thing coming out either today or tomorrow. So, yeah, to make us do 300 of them before practice. Oof, I'm sorry. But yeah, a lot of my edit ideas for Toon Turf, which I have a ton, most of them are angsty. Because I'm an angst girly. Mandela effect, I think the first scene's audio was leaked, not the scene. Yeah, maybe it is Mandela effect, in all honesty. Yeah, I feel like now that you say that, that was truthful. I guess it is Mandela effect. I don't know. I could have sworn Bethel was in that scene. Like, I have the image in my head. Bethel has been seen as a teacher in Dano Shorts. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess it is probably Mandela effect. Ugh. I just had the feeling that I'd seen it all before when I'm seeing the opening scene. And then it was like in the classroom. And I was like, I swore Bethel was there and not the other teacher lady that was actually in the pilot. What in the Mandela effect? I haven't seen any Toon Turf edits yet. I wanna see these. So I mean, obviously, I've seen Riggy edits, but, like, that's, like, not based off this pilot now. The amount of lore. Also, on the, like, machine thing, like, the blue text, what was that? Like, in the factory? Like, what is that? Like, is it some sort of cipher? Like, I don't know. I haven't really truly looked into it yet, but it's like, what's that supposed to be? Like, hello? What's the longest you have to work out for? I don't really do set times. Like, at soccer practice, our soccer practices go for about 2 hours normally. Um, and then for cross country, our practices were, I mean, really variant. And then obviously you have our mates, which, and then sometimes we'll have our games, and if we do bad at games, we have to run. And then sometimes I'll just work out on my own, so it really does depend. Like, I don't know. The longest? Like, consecutively? I don't know, in all honesty. I work out for 2 hours and 30 minutes for legs and glutes. Yeah. I don't really have a true workout schedule except for, like, the workouts that our coach assigns us to do on days we don't practice, because then I'll do those. But, like, other than that, like, I'll just if I feel like working out, I'll work out. And then especially now that cross country season's over, I have a lot less to, like, work out, so yeah. And then also, Billy's hand getting burned and saying he's not good with fire, the foreshadowing. Ah, in the gasoline? Why'd you have to do that, Dano? The gasoline? That made me like, ugh, because I knew it was coming already. Then I see him get doused in gasoline and I'm like, oh my god. Kill me. Genuinely kill me. Makes me My mom makes me do 100 squats every morning when I wake up. Yeah, no. That's insane. Oh my gosh, y'all. We have so much stuff to theorize about now that it's out. Whoa, what happened to my voice there? So many things to talk about and theorize about. What's this ever ending? And it's obvious that Lucky, not a good guy, okay? About everyone and their mom knew that before even the thing came out. But I think it's become pretty clear now that um Lucky, he's um well, where was I? Yeah, well, he's obviously involved in the drug deal, and he obviously knew who Ricky was, because if you look in the scene where, like, the car hits Ricky, right, and, like, Lucky goes over to, like, help him out, he, like, when you see his, like, who he is, you see, like, his eyes, like, completely change in dilation for a second and then go right back. Then he almost calls him Ricky, he goes, "Random person," like, he knows who he is because the prophecy, okay? Which is also why he sees all the fire and stuff, because the prophecy and the purple fire. And also, I don't think we got any clues to the toilet. Did anyone see any clues to the toilet? Also, I don't know if this is a theory or this has been proven, but oh, with Candy and Ruby, I think her name's Ruby, which Ruby is the one we saw when, if I'm correct with her name, I may have messed up on her name. I always get Ruby and Candy mixed up, and I don't even know if her name's actually Ruby. I'm like just speaking off the top of my head. But Ruby and Candy, like, we saw Ruby when Riggy fell over and like fell in love or whatever. Um By the way, the song that played right there, that's Switch, I guess, right there. So also with Mackenzie, whoever, but he clocked it. Switch 8 with that, but yeah. And obviously the Red Rabbit Day, which I don't know if this has been proven or if this is still just a theory, but it's most likely that Candy and Ruby's father is Red Rabbit. Okay. Which is why she got so upset where Ryu's was like, "Why do you have a holiday over this? Bada 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 bada." Which, I thought was a cool foreshadowing detail, you know? But yeah. Chat, is anyone still here? Or have I been left? Sorry, I guess I'm just tapping my little yacht count. And I noticed it says there's one person, but people counted for it to be very inaccurate. Or did comments get turned off or something? If comments got turned off and you know me, or like to comment on a video or something, tell me please because or like message me if you have my number. Because this is information I need to know. Is there anyone here? Why is there clay in my bathroom? Um, I don't know. I'm assuming my brother, because I don't know who else it would be, has put clay in my bathroom. Oh, but anyway, back to Toon Turf. Can we also get a round of applause for Bam here? Bam 8 with his voice acting. It was the words English. Hello. Um, hello. Is anyone here? Genuinely, or stream delay that horrible? If you're here, please say something in chat. I need to figure out if there is still anyone here or if I'm alone. Because people counter currently says there's 2 people. I don't know if 2 people are here because I'm not seeing any chat activity. Sorry, I just brushed my teeth. I feel like no one's here. Or at least no one bothered to say anything in chat, which is kind of annoying. If you're here, please say something. Just so I know who's here. Because I want to talk about Toon Turf. And I need someone to talk about Toon Turf too. But I get y'all are busy and whatnot, so. But yeah, if anyone here hasn't watched the pilot episode of Toon Turf, go watch it. It's insanely good. So peak. Hi. I think I'm gonna start a new live because I think comments may have been disabled. I don't know, it's here. But I don't know. So I'm gonna start up a new one in like a second. Thank you to everyone who joined this one. Please carry over to the next one and talk.